8countnews.com, Peter Czymbor here with you, and joining me now here at the Twin River in Lincoln, Rhode Island, a native of Rhode Island, 2000 Olympian Jason Big Six Estrada. Jason, ESPN.com reporting today there's a potential fight between you and former heavyweight title challenger Tony Thompson coming up next month on Friday Night Fights. Tell us the latest with that.
I've heard that, but until I get paperwork, a contract, or something, I'm just staying active and working hard in the gym, and hopefully everything goes through. It's a good fight.
It certainly is a good fight. It's funny, I actually was at your gym the day Tony Thompson challenged Vladimir Klitschko for the heavyweight title. I remember you having an interest in that bout. If the fight were to come off, have you and Tony worked together before? Have you come across each other? Yeah. What do you know about him?
Yeah, me and Tony, I went there and sparred with him on 3 occasions for certain fights. It was great work. It's going to be a good fight. I think I'm stronger, I'm younger, but he has a lot of experience.
Well, let's hope that fight does come off. Let's talk about your most recent bout. You fought former light heavyweight title holder and cruiserweight champion Tomasz Adamek in New Jersey. Competitive fight. Ultimately, he got the decision. Your thoughts coming out of it initially were that you got robbed. That was the quotes in all the websites. After seeing the tape, do you still feel that way?
Oh, definitely. Even worse now. After I came back and watched it with a clear head, I was like, I couldn't understand. But, that happened. It's over now. Now we're working towards something else.
Was there anything that you saw on the tape where you looked back and said, I should have done this differently? Maybe the judges saw that?
No, there was nothing. I did everything I was supposed to do. I did everything we worked on. The only thing I didn't do was knock him out. Situation went his way, and now he's stepping up to a bigger fight, and so am I. And I'll probably be fighting before he even gets his fight off. I'll probably have a nice victory over Tony Thompson.
Yeah, Tomasz Adamek right now scheduled to fight Chris Arreola April 24th on HBO. How do you see that fight taking place, and how do you see Adamek faring at heavyweight in the long run?
I don't know. It all depends. From the standpoint where I'm coming from, as far as me fighting him and thinking I outclassed him, I think he has a lot of work to do. All power goes out to him. He did well, but he didn't win the fight, and hopefully he can do better for this one.
Now, you're a guy that fights frequently here in Rhode Island, or at least you did up until you moved on to some bigger stages, but you fought in Germany against Alexander Povetkin. That's his hometown. You fought against Tomasz Adamek in New Jersey, and he's Polish, but of course that has a large Polish population. That's sort of his adopted hometown. Do you like fighting in others' hometowns, or do you feel that you don't get a fair shake?
I don't get a fair shake, but I'm not going to complain about it. That's part of the game. It happens a lot, and hopefully, maybe one day when I'm a champion and maybe I didn't have a good night, I'll be the one on the receiving end of a good decision.
Now, you have 3 losses in your career. What do you feel you have to do to really let people know Jason Estrada is still a force to be reckoned with in the heavyweight division?
I don't know. I think people already think that, regardless of the kind of quality of opponents that I fight. It's not like I'm losing to some guy just come off the street. I'm losing to guys who are good fighters. And hopefully it shows. It shows. It's making me a better fighter. Put it that way. It's making me a much better fighter than a lot of these guys that are coming up now who are not really testing themselves. So
you feel like you've learned a lot from these big fights?
Oh, yes, I definitely learned a lot, especially with the Povetkin fight. I learned a lot. I honestly thought I won that one too close, but you don't get a decision on that out there in Germany either. But I'm not going to worry about it now. All it did was motivate me more. That's all that made me more motivated. I'm back in the gym. I was back in the gym probably a week and a half after the last fight with Tomasz Adamek in New Jersey. So it doesn't hurt me at all.
Alexander Povetkin is a mandatory for the winner of the Vladimir Klitschko-Eddie Chambers fight this weekend. How do you think he fares against either of those guys? And since Klitschko's the favorite, how do you think he fares against him?
I don't know. I can't really speak on those guys. They all earn their position, and may the best man win in the long run. Whoever out of the 3 is the champion at the end.
Speaking of the Klitschkos, we go from the younger brother Vladimir to the older brother Vitaly. It was announced last week he will be defending his WBC heavyweight title against a guy, I believe, named Albert Suzowski. I say I believe because I'd never heard of him before, and he actually has a shutout unanimous decision loss to Zuri Lawrence, a guy that you knocked out and won pretty convincingly against. What do you think about guys such as that getting title shots?
I guess it's all about who you know. I can't speak on those guys. You know, I don't know who they know and what they did to get in their position, but hopefully I can get some of that good fortune.
Well, I guess for the time being, we'll hope that you get that paperwork in for the Tony Thompson fight, because that would make a nice little clash on ESPN next month. Any final words for our viewers before I let you go, Jason?
No, I just hope everybody stay tuned and watch me April 16th.
That's Jason Big Six Estrada joining us here on 8countnews.com. I'm Peter Czymbor. Thanks for watching.